Um, don't think that's a common thought. No, I don't think so. If that was a most common thought, I don't think a lot of Americans would be supporting me, for sure. So, you know, everyone's got their own opinion. You know, I'm not going to argue with that. Dale Kate, thank you so much for that follow, my friend. Hope you're doing well. Welcome to the channel. Hope you're having a lovely day. Radio. Awesome stuff. So I'm still waiting for this curd to cook out, and this is just about here. It's just about thick enough now, so it's cooked out. So what's happened is basically the eggs have cooked through, and I'm going to give this a good mix now. Have a little taste, and what we're going to do, we're going to put the curd into the tray. Fantastic. So what I'm going to do, just make sure I pass it, just to catch any more bits. I know I've already passed it once, but I'm going to pass it again, just to catch off any leftover egg in there. Come on. There we go. Awesome. Just getting the extra bits out of that. So we're going to pass this, and then we're going to put it into a lovely cake tin, because it's awesome. So what we're going to do, bit of oil in here. Not a great deal, just a little splash. And what we're going to do, give this a right brown, and then we're going to put some, what's it called? Cling film. There we go, got there in the end. Because if you want to put it directly on the metal and you put that in the fridge, it's not exactly good for it. So it's always best to make sure it's covered with cling film. Chef, does Manda stream? She doesn't at the moment, kidder. I don't know. I think she's kind of thought about it, but I don't think she wants to. I don't know. She's not too sure about it, and she hasn't got the computers to do it anyway. So you know, it's cool. You would take your knives, right? Don't think I can, to be honest with you, working chef, because of they're tightening things up in what you can take over to on the plane now. And even in the luggage hold, you say, yeah, you can take it in the luggage hold. I don't think you can. It's on restrictions now on sharp things, like you're not allowed to take knives on the luggage hold, and it'll get holed up. So I'm just going to buy some knives when I'm over there. I'm not going to risk me getting held up or missing my flights. So no, I'm not going to take my knives with me. I can just buy some new ones. So it's just not worth it, is it? I'm just going to take my cameras and stuff that's not going to cause me any problems or any hassle. At the end of the day, I'm not really bothered about my knives, to be honest with you. As I said, give me a knife, I'll work with it. Right, where's my spatula? I've just used it, haven't I? I certainly have. So yeah, I'll just buy new stuff when I'm there. You know, it's not exactly a big issue. Yeah, they're getting really tight on what you can and can't take on the plane. So, you know, if I'm taking less stuff that's less risky, then you know, I'm just not going to give myself a headache and just going to cause myself problems. Do you know what I mean? So I'm just not going to take them. That's simple as that. I mean, some of you might say, yeah, but you can, but I'm just not going to risk it, because it's just not worth it at the end of the day. It really isn't. Because I don't want to cause myself any issues, and I don't want to be held up, or, you know, I just want a simple kind of transaction, so to speak. So it's just not worth it, in my opinion. It's just too much hassle. I'll leave them over here. Yeah, I mean, some of you might say that, but they still might stop you regardless, and I'm just not going to. They're not exactly over expensive knives anyway. So I'll just get some when I'm out there. Said it's just too much hassle to be carrying those kind of dangerous things with you. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to buy a new set. It saves me such headache. Yeah, it does have very strict guidelines, so I'm just going to save myself the hassle. And, you know, just buy yourself another set when you're out there. Do you know what I mean? It's not exactly going to be breaking the bank as such. And plus, do you know what I mean? I'll just leave these knives with my mum, so she can use them for the time being. So there we go. Curd's done. That's going in the fridge. So that's nice and thick. It's cooked out the eggs, which is beautiful. So let that chill. Let's put that at the top. Top will be good. Okay. Right. So what we're going to do? Leave that chill. Let that set for the afternoon. Get this away. Do a bit of washing up in a bit. I'm going to come back to our bean mix now. I'm just going to give these a good thingy. Good blend. Yeah, my partner flies to the US all the time, and he always stops to check his equipment, laptop, tablet, phones, all gets checked every single time. Yeah, of course. Especially, and if you take knives, they will question you, and they say, "Why are you carrying knives for?" You say, "Yeah, I'm a chef," and this, that, and the other. They might take them off you. It's just not worth it. It really isn't. It's just, you've got to be careful with these things. They're tightening laws a lot more recently, and because there's a lot more terrorist action going on at the moment with things, they're tightening laws quite a lot more. So, you know, I'm just going to save myself hassle, as I said. Anyway, moving on from that, we're going to go back to the old cooking. So, Chef, I'm curious, what about the thoughts on Spanish food? I love Spanish food. I think Spanish food is absolutely delicious. I love all kind of different types of cuisine, to be honest with you, my friend. I think it's, you know, absolutely delicious. Depends where it's from, you know. I don't think there's any kind of like culture or cuisine that I was like, actually I don't really like that much. I'm very passionate about all foods, so I do actually like sorry guys, I'm just moving this, driving me nuts. Yeah, sorry, I like all foods, so yeah, I love all cultures and stuff, so yeah, I like tapas. Tapas is probably actually, I wouldn't say it's a favourite because I love all foods, but I do enjoy a good tapas. And I do like Spanish foods and the flavours, so yeah, I do like it very much so. Very, do think, but some of them can be a bit fatty and not too healthy for you. But you know, it's nice to have as a treat. So you know, it's all good. What does I want to get out? I've forgotten now. Oh, I want to get a little bit of time. There it is. And we're going to give this a blend up. I do think leaving most stuff in UK is a good idea. Yeah, exactly. It just saves yourself hassle. Spanish is amazing. It certainly is. Chef, I'm going to go to sleep. Probably good night. Chef, thank you so much for being here, my friend. It's really good having you here. Hope you have a lovely sleep. Thank you so much for popping in. It's been good seeing you again. Guys, if you're not following Working Chef, please give her a follow. She's a wonderful person. Lovely chef. Making some fantastic foods. Really delicious. So please give her a follow, guys. She's a lovely person. Have a wonderful night, Chef. And hope to see you again soon. I'll pop in to your stream at some point. You know how busy I get. But I will try and pop in, my friend. Really good to see you. Thank you so much for popping in. I'm glad you're here. You enjoy food. Good tapas. Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, exactly. I love tapas very much so. But it's not kind of a food I really want to be eating every day. But yeah, it's very tasty for sure. Have you ever done like cook along or sort of thing? Not really. I'm kind of, because I've only been doing for such a short amount of time, I'm kind of finding my feet. Once I think things have flattened out and kind of calmed down a bit and I've moved, everything's all a bit hectic at the moment, so I don't really want to do multi-streams with anyone. I want to find my own base and my own feet. once I've found and ground my feet slightly, then I'll think about it. But until then, I'm not interested in doing multi-streams with anyone, to be honest with you. I just need to kind of concentrate on myself. I know it sounds a little bit selfish, but I need to find myself first before I can, you know, decide I want to do other things. So I don't want to do multi-streams at the moment. I'm going to crash out to got work in 11 hours. Thanks for the stream. You, thank you so much for the sub, and thank you so much for being here, man. It's no problem. I understand when there's work to do. Go get yourself some sleep for sure. Really appreciate you being here, man, and thank you so much for the sub, and I hope you have a lovely sleep, my friend. Take care, and I hope to see you again soon. Yeah, I understand. I meant release the ingredients list. Oh, and viewer cook in the same time. It's just going to involve me at the moment because I'm writing my book and writing other things and media and stuff. It's just going to cause me too much work to do, so that's why I'm not doing it. And yeah, don't get me wrong, once I've kind of calmed down a bit and got my feet grounded, then yeah, I can do those things, but at the moment I haven't got time to do it, and you know, I'm really strapped for time. Give you an example, I spend 14 hours in the kitchen nearly every day doing media, and including the stream, so that's how much time I have spared for myself, and then obviously adding more time on top of that. I don't really want to spend more time on work. I've spent enough time on as it is. So at the moment, I just haven't got the time for it. If somebody else would wanted to do it for me, then by all means, but I just don't have the time. Mayonnaise is a spicy food. I like fresh mayonnaise, though. Fresh mayonnaise is very delicious. Not very good for you, but very delicious either way. Ice water, too spicy for me. Same, man. Awesome. Alright, so what we're going to do, we're going to get this blended up. So, I'm going to pop this into the big blender. No worries. Good luck with the book, and hope it's going well. Yeah, it's getting there. Do you know what I mean? It's not just like the book as well, though. I'm spending time on getting other things as well. There's other certain things I haven't mentioned yet, which I'm working on. Obviously, as well, I'm working on me moving to America, so you know, there's a lot of things going on in my life right now. But so I do apologise. I know a lot of people do like to cook along, but and they do ask me for the ingredients, and you know, yeah, by all means, that'd be so cool if I can do it, but I just don't have the time. I really don't. And I just want to let people know that I'm not just saying I can't be bothered. It's literally I don't have time. So, just gonna put the lid on.